It's damper than I like it. As people destroyed it. I tried to clean it where they destroyed it, but we won't get into that. I'm currently trying to paint up the snapper. We'll get to that. I just wanted to talk with you guys for about 20 minutes to a half an hour, and then go in the house and see what kind of prostate problems I can have and stuff. But I'm doing good. I'm much better. I'm still kind of raspy. My mom's been sick, coughing and stuff, which is kind of holding up this project because she takes priority over bullshit in the garage. It's why it's not so clean out here. She was helping me, but I may have to pay somebody to help me. There is this woman that I had contact with that's a cleaner, and our father was in the small engines and stuff. I thought about changing some of my engines to help cleaning when I was having my bipolar outbreak, not to be confused with monkeys escaping a zoo outbreak. Like, I don't know, I love monkeys. I mean, how do you like the monkey in that video where she was loving it? But um, monkeys are fascinating, even the birth year. I'm a sheep. I'm sheepy. Yeah. But the mosquitoes are biting my ass, and I'm gonna hurry up with this. I just want to cut some grass in my snapper, but this deck I've been working on, I gonna patch it with a license plate there. I honestly don't know which side to sharpen. I think you sharpen there and then the other side. It's got these swirling blades on here. I used the whole tube of JB Weld on it, and it's not the best. I don't know if you're supposed to sand this shit or what exactly you're supposed to do with it. It smells like the old guys at the gym, basically. But it just does not smell good. And I don't smell good either. Yeah, me and broccoli don't agree with each other anymore. Me and the broccoli are having an argument right now. It's expressing its emotions to me and you guys. But that stuff's not dry. I wanted to paint it, but I did this. I mean, it's something. It keeps it from rusting, and people told me I shouldn't paint. I have asthma, so I'm giving them a big F you. And the one person that told me that is the one that traumatized me for years. We won't get into that. He used to be in the videos, but now he's gonna go somewhere that he'll never be seen again. And we won't say. I'm kidding. But it looks nice. I tried to paint it. I'm not gonna paint the front. I mean, I thought about painting the seat a little blue. I'm just gonna leave it blue and leave the battery silver and shit. God, it stinks in here. Oh my god, I just walked into it. I can taste it. I painted the back. I didn't bother to scrape the shit off of there. I probably should use that scraper there. I left the other side silver because I don't want to paint over that fidget spinner in case I save it someday. And I don't want to start it up. I would start it, but I could start a fire because that paint's so well. I mean, it's like someone trying to learn to paint. Basically, I painted over here. I didn't want to paint over that thing. I basically bought that. I think I pulled it off another one and put it on there. But at least it's something. The random bits and shits are still on the floor. Look like somebody did a bunch of anabolic steroids and just went through hell in the garage and threw everything all over like roid rage or something. I'm thinking of taking this seat off here and use that one over there that's in this mess. Driving lessons are coming first before the garage gets cleaned up. I obviously need help. I'm going to have to pay somebody to do it because I'm not going to just ask anybody to do it. I mean, I'm going to ask somebody that knows what they're doing, that is quick, younger, and more able-bodied than I am. I'll have to go through a cleaning business that's used to doing stuff like this. I'm old. I might not be able to do this stuff anymore. This might be my last project, I hate to say. Um, this garage is not happy. There's a lot of moisture in here and it hasn't dried up. Um, I can't breathe in here to even work in here if I wanted to, so another project is kind of off the table. I gotta finish this thing and get it cutting, but I'm okay. The house is okay. Um, we're doing stuff with that. I just don't want to get into that. Some of the windows blew out there in a storm, and we went to a glass company to replace them. But they're old school windows. They're like really old, like from the house and stuff, and we like them, and we're not going to give a shit. The deal for that push mower pulled through, and it's still up on Marketplace. I don't know whether to email the guy or Marketplace his ass or not, and I wanted to Marketplace the lawnmower right to the lawnmower, but I don't know if it's going to work out. He said he was taking his truck to the shop, which is understandable because we just took our car to the shop. Might be able to hear my mom coughing in the background. She just wants to enjoy some time with the dogs. I know that snapper riding mower does not let the mess, and it's not everybody's cup of tea, and I painted over everything, and I'm not going to paint over the tires, and I think I did good considering for somebody that's dealt with mental illness and plagued him his whole life, and yeah, so I'm gonna try and get my independence. So the next thing I'm gonna do is driving lessons, and once I get my license, I'll get insured, and I'll probably just drive my mom's van. We got tires and front brakes, rotors, lug nuts, and all sorts of shit. He had trouble getting the lug nuts off. He made up some story about the lug nuts are bad or something, but truth be told, he probably just wanted it to be safe for my mother to drive, and lug nuts, or I shouldn't even say that lug nuts are even that much money, so cars are a priority. I mean, you can put a Band-Aid over and drive shit that's not even safe to drive on the road and come back with it. That is far worse than when you took it out of the driveway, because you shouldn't be driving, and you know what I mean. People do that. They drive impaired and stuff. Plus, driving impaired with me smoking weed and stuff and having that habit again, I'm not going to do it. Maybe on the weekends, and I'm not going anywhere, and then I'll be like, well, I can't go. I just can't. I mean, I had this one friend, his daughters needed him to take him home from places, and he couldn't do it, and they had to find a way home, and they got upset at their said father, but it's just the way it goes. You have to be safe, and he didn't want to jeopardize his daughter in the car and take her home and possibly have her get in trouble, him get in trouble, so just to ride with a friend, but it's a story for another time. I got some wackadoo stories to tell you, and by the way, the only ballroom I like to have is the one that's in my Haynes right now. I mean, it's a nice ballroom. I had it for about 46 years. I had my ballroom since birth. It doesn't need a lot of people to fill it up, and it'll be okay. And no one's going to shoot me in the ballroom. I may cut it on this rusty deck, though, but if you get the joke. But this might be my last project because my garage is pretty much not good. It's damp. And I just want to throw out as much shit as I can. So maybe somebody with a dump trailer, and I would help them load it. 2 people is all you really need in a dump trailer. A couple hours. They could come here, give you an estimate, and it's pretty bad when you come out here and hear noise you haven't heard in years. Like, I mean years. You try to come out here, you get all excited, you start painting your lawnmower, you put the putty on the deck, and if you remember what I was doing before, trying to set up 8-tracks and VCRs up there for nostalgia, and all of a sudden I hear the VCR turn on. I'm like, what the hell is that noise? I haven't heard that in a while. I just love to get a working VCR out here, like during the summer, and watch old tapes and stuff. I think that would be cool. That would be just fun, just watching old VCR and stuff. VCRs are dying technology. There's some people that have like YouTube channels and stuff with them. Yeah. But I thought as a joke, and about the ballroom and the Haynes, and I went to the Fun Weekend Plans Q&A. It says, I don't know, sitting on my ass watching Hallmark movies, trying to be actually to breathe, because I probably might have did some damage with CBD vape or possible weed smoke for about 5 years. Although doctors told me that it's not it. So I'm thinking it's more pollen and this dampness in this garage. I love to come out here and do more lives with you and actually eat out here, but it's not good to eat out here the way it is until I get it cleaned up. So driving lessons first, and try to see if the driving teacher can evaluate to see if I even can drive. And it really will piss off the neighbors, me driving, because they think I'm a chowderhead and think I have the brain of an 11-year-old, which I don't. I just kind of dumb myself down to their level, and I always have. Some people around here. I mean, my medicine kind of, for bipolar, kind of like slows me down. You might be able to hear a Bureau and Cigarette out there barking, the dogs. We won't talk about them. They're loud. They're noxious. They're just trying to make their way in the world. They can't help their owners. The broccoli's making its way through my system. Probably not good sitting next to the fresh paint on this lawnmower either, making me sick. The tires are good on it. They're original ones that have been on it. They got tubes in them. They may be dry rotted. I mean, it'll be fine. You may not like my jokes. I don't like some of them either. It's just my sense of humor. I was at the gym and something happened to me that was kind of nice. It kind of made me sad about at the same time. My mother, I didn't sleep the night before, about 2 days ago. Something happened with a special friend I won't talk about, and it just kind of was new, and I wasn't used to it, and I couldn't sleep because bipolar shit, not being able to deal with shit, and learning how to deal with stuff. And I didn't sleep. I was just watching movies and things and doom scrolling shit as we do nowadays. All we do is this fucking shit, and we're like, doom scrolling. No doom scrolling. Put the shit in the drawer and go to sleep. It's summer, it's spring. You gotta go out inside and get in the ballroom and air out the ballroom and put some powder on the ballroom probably, and maybe some creams and stuff. Maybe shade the ballroom. I'm terrible. But I don't know anymore. They have kids in my ballroom. I'm terrible. Enough ballroom jokes. But we were at the gym. My mother and I we go early, and then they're having all this class of these old ladies just jiggling around, and some of them kind of smell bad, and I don't know, just having a class and stuff, and then I couldn't stop laughing because the music was kind of inappropriate. They had like the Stones, like Please Let Me Introduce Myself, like that song that's literally about like selling yourself to the devil. And then all of a sudden, that Charlie Daniels band song, The Devil Went Down the Georgia, came on. I just couldn't stop laughing. I was literally on no sleep, and I was like bipolar, maybe a little manic, just losing my shit. And then there's this woman with glasses, kind of like, look like a female version of me, and I want to say about kind of like what I look like as a geek, or dorky, I would say. And I don't know if she was in the class, wanted to join the class, or was just bored. And she comes over, and she's like jumping up and down the pool, jiggling, and then all of a sudden, and she like comes she's like sticking her ass out, and or I shouldn't talk like that about women, but it's this. And then she's like jumping out with her butt out, like I'm walking through. Me and my mother are trying to get some exercise, and I'm like, this shit can't be happening. This